Good evening everyone, welcome to my live stream from over here in Alcudia Beach Resort. Now let me know if you can hear me or see me, or both. Good afternoon everyone, welcome to the 85 people currently waiting here on the live stream from over here in Alcudia Beach Resort. I've just got a bus going by, a bit of noise there. Welcome guys, I've had a few issues in deciding where to start my live stream this evening just because the wind has picked up over here in Alcudia. It suddenly got very windy on the beach, but I thought I would start because the light is actually nicer down here over on Avenida para Mas y Reus, which is otherwise known as Alcudia Strip, and it's as you could say the heart of Alcudia Beach Resort. So let me turn the camera around, and before I do that I want to say a very huge thank you to Tommy, and another huge thank you as well to Wayne and to John for your super chats, which I can see waiting for me even before I start. So boys, thank you so very much, I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to turn the camera around, I'll show you where we are this evening. I am over here at the very end of Avenida para Mas y Reus, and I'm just around the corner here from Rancho Ses Roques, which is a horse riding centre just down the end here. I am to my right here to my left, sorry, of the Bellvue complex, but most importantly I am outside Legends, which is a sports bar and also a very legendary pub over here in Alcudia Strip, and I do see that they've got some sport on there at the moment. They've got lots of legendary sporting memorabilia in there too, so make sure you check that out when you do come on through. Right, who have we got on the live this evening? Let me know where you are coming in from. I'm just scrolling up the chat here. Wayne, Tommy, thank you for watching on the catch up. By the time you watch this, it'll hopefully be on the channel. I appreciate you're very busy today. Wayne, you're coming over with John this October? I should be around, hey. If you are, give me a shout. It'd be nice to buy you guys a drink actually, because you have supported the channel so much, so just let me know. Unexpected Media, I don't know what your name is. You've just arrived on Friday as a solo traveller and you stay in Camp Picafor for a week. Question: are there public places and hotels still enforcing the air conditioning this year, despite the cost of living? Do you know what, that whole rule that we had last year about the air conditioning seems to have fizzled away. I don't know how everyone has coped coming over this summer in the very high temperatures, but I think a lot of the hotels are kind of turning back up that air conditioning now. I'm not sure if that rule is still in place. It was something last summer that was put in place to help save the environment. I think we're a bit late on that front with saving the environment, but hey. So let me know if you have come over here, whether you actually had a really cool hotel room or not. I'll have to find out more about that, but let's wait and see. Dave from Dragonfly Promotions, from the YouTube channel Dragonfly Promotions, thank you so much for your super chat this evening. And hi to Lindsay as well, if you're both watching. Lovely to have you on this live. Now look, you can see why I'm here. This is where I actually started my live stream from back in, was it July? I think it may well have been. I'm outside the Bellvue complex. It's a huge complex over here in Alcudia. Super popular. You can always find really good package holiday deals here. So we're going to head on down into the direction of the beach. You'll see how long roughly it'll take for us to get there. So let's head on across the road. David, thank you so much as well for your super chat this evening. Very much appreciated, David. Thank you. Now, there is one place which I have actually skipped by, which I did want to give a mention to. Just where I started the live stream, down the road here, down Carrer, Portugal, it is called. You will find the Jolly Roger pub and restaurant. They do a fantastic Sunday rock around the pool, which is exactly what it says on the tin. They've got some rock music, they have a swimming pool, and you can also buy drinks and food there. So if you're over here on a Sunday, and you want to give the beach a break, because the beach does get very busy on the Sunday with all the residents out in force, and you may want to go and give those guys a go over at the Jolly Roger. Tracy, good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. And you're coming over to Poyensa in October. Brilliant. Fantastic. Let me just step out of the part of the oncoming bus, which is coming down from Pollença. Oh look guys, this is quite good information. Look, I can see the 322 bus here on its way to Pollença. If you are staying anywhere up here along the Alcudia Beach Resort, you can jump on this bus. It's going to take you all the way over to Pollença Old Town. It's definitely worth knowing. I must say as well, if you are new to my channel and new to the live streams and new to Mallorca, I do have loads of information all about getting public transport over here on the islands. If you search in the search box TIB bus Mallorca or how to get the bus in Mallorca, please go ahead and check out that video. It'll tell you all about it. So the public buses here are super easy to use and they're really, really cheap. Right, we also have a couple of pop-up food places to my left hand side. I see there's a crepe place here. I've been down here a few times in the past few days and I've not seen it open. I'm wondering whether Julio, a little bit further down with his very infamous crepes, have meant this guy just isn't coming back. But anyway, Craig, good evening. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. And you're a first time super chatter. Craig, thank you. Just looking to my left here, look at the Shine pub here. Every night they've got bingo on. Now the whole Bellvue complex is absolutely huge, look. Just looking at my right hand side here, you can see the apartment block. It comes all the way down the sides. Here, look, they've even got like a racing track in there as well. Loads to do. We've kind of come straight down to absolutely tons of shops and restaurants as well, and lots of other hotels as well. Now, let me know how you're all doing over there in Northern Europe, especially over in the UK. I hear you've had Mallorca-like temperatures over there these past few days. I'm guessing actually we may even be a shade cooler today than you are over there. At the moment, we have a high of 27 degrees over in Alcudia this afternoon, and that's actually a shade cooler than it is over in Palma. When I left Palma this afternoon, it was 30 degrees, so it was pretty toasty over there, and that's why I came up here to do the live stream this afternoon. Now, I had hoped to do an evening live stream, but schools are back, and it's a school night tonight, so got to be up early in the morning, and I need to do my daughter's dinner when I get in as well. But next Saturday, just to give you advance warning, I'm going to be doing a live stream on Saturday night. Now, I will advertise that well in advance too. Right, so just coming up past the very famous Julio's crepes. Let's have a look. I see no Julio, but this is the place to come. It's a family-run business. It's been operating for absolutely years. If you want to get some absolutely delicious crepes, which start from €3.30, they do a variety of fillings as well. Absolutely delicious. Chris, you are in Alcudia. That's brilliant. Welcome. I'm hoping you're having a fantastic time over here. I know you come over quite frequently, so I'm guessing you might be over here for work, possibly. Let's head on over the bridge here. I'm going to give you a few views of early evening Alcudia Beach Resort down this particular area. Now look, got some lovely looking restaurants over here. To the left and the right of the bridge. I've noticed actually coming down quite a few bars doing 2-for-1s on cocktails before 7 p.m. If you want to get in an early cocktail before you start your evening out, then do come down here too. Oh my goodness, Laura, a family of 9. You're part of a family of 9 coming over here to Alcudia near the end of October, and you can't wait. Brilliant, you're going to have a fantastic time. I'm just going to go up past the messages as well. I apologise if I can't catch all the messages coming through this evening. Mark, brilliant message. See you Friday, bringing some Welsh smiles. Good. We love the Welsh over here. Looking forward to having you on the island. Craig, you are over in 19 days and you cannot wait. Glyn, you're asking how about the Uber taxis, are they on or off? They're very much on actually. One came past me today over in Palma. It's only limited, if you are getting the taxis here, of course you've got the Mallorca municipality taxis, but also we do have Uber, which are a lot more expensive than you'll find back in the UK. The minimum fare is around 38 euros. And they only operate over in Palma, over the southwest of the island, over in Calvia, and other areas. The middle of the island, I did do a video about it actually, but there are 5 areas that they do operate, and Calador is not one of them, which I do know. Neither is Calabona or Calamilor, but they do operate along the south of the island, so you've got Playa de Palma as well. Ed, good evening. Yeah, we'll go and check out maybe one of the wooden piers today on the way down towards Alcudia Port. Now, I do have on my channel as well, if you are coming over, check out Alcudia Strip at night, because I do walk down this set of bars here. You've got Nobby's, Rose's Return, Paco's Bar as well. You can see what the bars are like in the evening, what you can expect entertainment-wise. You'll find a really nice atmosphere, lots of really friendly tourists down there as well. So go and check out that video if you're looking at maybe having a few drinks on a night out around in this area. Just coming out past the Tavern Irish pub. Was this where, oh look, this is one of the 2-for-1s I found, 2 mojitos, £10, €10, sorry, happy hour. So I've got a happy hour down here until 7 o'clock, which looks really good. Got a fair few people over here actually. I thought the strip down here in Alcudia would have been absolutely dead. Good evening. Because I thought it was a little bit early to be coming out here, so you can see that we've got a few people out already. These areas here, these like kids areas, do come alive a little bit later on. Maybe not so much now, kids are back at school over in the UK and Northern Europe. It'll be interesting to know whether they do get busy though. Ian, hello, good evening. You're going to be in Calador in mid-October for a week. You can't wait. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching my videos, Ian. Now, as we're approaching the beach here, I can feel that wind is picking up. I can't believe we've got an onshore breeze this afternoon. So if the audio does go a little bit, then it's only because this breeze has decided to start blowing, which is just very, very annoying. But anyway, we'll work with it. Melissa, you're coming over for your very first ever holiday abroad on Tuesday at the age of 26. That is fantastic. You've got over your fear of flying and this is your first choice. Absolutely brilliant. I'd love to know actually, let us know, how did you overcome your fear of flying? I do know that EasyJet do run a course. I do know that EasyJet do run a course on their website to help you get over the fear of flying. Did you do that course or did you just book it and you're just going to go for it? Either way, have a safe flight over. If you're coming from the UK, it's only going to be a couple of hours. You'll be here before you know it. Just coming up past the Alua Boccaccio. Looks like a very nice hotel. Linda, you are coming over soon. Looking forward to seeing you, Linda. You're coming back over to Magaluf, of course. Pauline, my goodness me, thank you so much for your super chats. Thank you for sharing these. You are coming to Santa Ponsa in October and you cannot wait. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. How's the audio, guys? I can feel myself just walking into the wind. It's I think we'll head on down a little bit before we head onto the beach. But it's a little bit more sheltered. Ed, thank you so much. Onto the wooden pier. You want me to go onto this wooden pier? Tell you what, Ed. Let's go onto going to go onto the wooden pier, which is outside the Sun Wing Hotel. I'm just going to try and get past this It looks very, very breezy out there. It may be a little bit more sheltered as we come around the bay here. That's a chance I'm taking anyway. So just looking back here, we're on the main road here down in Alcudia Beach Resort. You can see the sign here going in towards Avenida para Mas y Reus, which we've just come down. There's an entrance to the beach right in front of me and a taxi rank too. And I think we are going to head left. Deborah, have I thanked you for your super chat? I don't think I have. You're coming to Calador in October and you already know your way around. Brilliant. I'm sure I'll be over in Calador soon as well. I'll see if I can glean any more information for you to help you make the most of your holiday too. Let's see how we go. To my right hand side as well, I saw somebody on the Facebook group asking about the Ciudad Blanca hotel over here, the Bellvue Strip. It's an absolutely super hotel, looks very, very nice, amazing views. Now guys, talking about the Facebook group, we do have a Facebook group that does go along with the Mallorca Under the Sun YouTube channel. I do encourage you after the live stream, especially if you're coming over here on holiday, to go and join that group as well. If you've got any questions about your holiday, pop them in there as well. But please, I really do ask if you could read the rules. It'll probably take you about the best part of 25 seconds to read them. It's the only thing I ask from you. The group is free to join, but I'd really massively appreciate if you could read the rules, especially with regards to self-promotion and also just having a look at what's already been posted. So we do get multiple questions, the same questions every single day, particularly regarding public transport. So please pop along and just have a quick look at those before you head on into the group. I'd be really grateful. Now Alcudia over here, look, the beach resort, although we are on the main road, it doesn't feel as busy as maybe it should do, because there's another street here that just kind of runs along the main road, and it's still looking very green down here and not really that autumnal either. So if you're coming over this month, summer is still very much here. Tracy, you are over in 12 days and counting, and you're going to be over in Sacoma this time. You stayed at the Ilador and Porto Poyense in June and you had a magical time. Well, I hope you really enjoy Sacoma too. You've got the lovely walk down to Siliot from over there as well. You've got Cala Malor and also Cala Bona to walk over to as well. So you are kind of quite spoilt for choice down there in terms of nice walks and things to do and see. You've got the cave attractions too. Let's go down. We're going to go down one more street before we head on to the beach. Actually, or should we come down here? Let's head on down here. Look at this, guys. Look at the Everest. Look, you can get a small beer here for, looking at bargains, €1.95 and a pint for €3.50. Mallorca isn't all expensive, you know. I mean, you can get some deals over here. Actually, no, let's continue down. I'm going to continue down a little bit further before we hit the beach, because when we hit the beach, the sound may well go as well. Christian, good afternoon from Germany. You're flying out on Friday to the Sea Club. Brilliant. Well, I hope this gives you an idea of what you can expect before you come over here on holiday. I'm hoping you're going to come over to plenty of sunshine. So the weather's absolutely glorious now. It feels like we've rolled back the month back towards July again. It's been very, very hot today, and it's been very hot for the past couple of days as well. Alcudia tends to be a shade cooler than the rest of the island just because of the breeze that you do get blowing in across the bay. But my goodness me, we've had some high temperatures. Well, I cannot complain because at least we've got the sea here, we've got beaches and pools and stuff, and you guys over in Northern Europe and over in the UK, I can guess it hasn't been really that pleasant, but which is why I still recommend you getting maybe a late deal to come over here on holiday. If it's going to be hot, you may as well enjoy the hot weather. My goodness me, we have got 225 people, oh no, over 227 people on the live stream this evening. Please, if you can give this video the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't done so, because for some reason it will help roll this video out to other people that are interested in coming over to Alcudia on holiday. I think we're going to head on across the road. Actually, let's go on head on down to the Delphine Azul. Got a few more hotels down here I just want to point out. Let's head across the road. Now to my left hand side here, if you are looking at staying in the Alcudia Beach Hotel, this is the location. Got a little canal running through there as well. Let's head on across the road. James, good evening. I have to say as well, I'm so glad you have mentioned this. Big hello to Anne, admin Anne from the Facebook group, who is over in Sonna Spas's hospital this evening. I think Anne's been on the live as well. I did see her pop up earlier. Wishing Anne a very swift recovery. As many of you know, admin Anne from the Facebook group broke her ankle in June, which seems an absolute age away, and she's back in hospital this week to have the plates removed, the scaffolding removed. So wishing Anne all the very best. I'm going to pop in and see her at some point this week as well. And also Anne runs the Facebook group with an iron rod as well, so I do believe it's the best Facebook group that we have on the island. Got loads of information on there, and we try and keep it well run, so everyone who is in the group also gets the best information and not lots of repetitive posts. And there's a bit of a community in there as well, which is fantastic to see. Speaking of which, I want to also wish Lee's stepmother, Vivian, who I met over in Calabona on my last live stream. Lee, I just want to say a big happy birthday to Vivian, whose birthday it was yesterday. I also want to say a very big hello to Imogen as well. Let's keep heading on over down towards the down to the Delphine Azul. Now, on my channel last summer we came and stayed in this hotel here. If you have not seen that video, go and check it out if you're maybe looking to book for next year. It's a fantastic hotel. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a 4-star. It feels quite new and renovated. I really recommend it. And they're not sponsoring me to say that either, because we did pay to stay in there. But it was well worth the money, I have to say. Suzanne, good evening. Now, Suzanne, you are down in Santa Ponsa at the moment, and it's the final evening of the Santa Ponsa Rei in Jaume festival. Now, I do have some videos on my channel about that from last year. I will have a video coming up at some point about that as well. I may leave it for the winter, I shall see. But it's a reason for you to actually visit Santa Ponsa at the beginning of September. So make sure you subscribe to my channel as well if you want to watch that video. But if you are on the islands at the moment and you're anywhere near Santa Ponsa, then head on down there for the fireworks at, I do believe it's 10:30 this evening. Now, my daughter's absolutely gutted because she really needs to go to bed. She's got school tomorrow, but I mean, it's a crazy time to have the fireworks because basically the Spanish schools are going back tomorrow as well. The Spanish public schools are going back, so it's a little bit unfair because it means that probably mainly adults are going to be going to that event. Let me just have a quick turn around here. So I've crossed the road. We're going to head on down towards the beach now. So to my left hand side you do have the Delphine Azul. You can see how easy it is to actually walk to the beach from here. Sharon, good evening. My goodness, thank you so much for your super chat as well this evening. Now it does feel slightly less breezy than up by the Iberostar Hotel. Let's see, keep your fingers crossed as we come on through. The only issue I do have though is with the trees, so if the signal does dip out, please stay with the live stream, because I will certainly pop back in once I get through the trees. But let's see. Anders, good evening, how are you? I keep saying good evening, it's still afternoon. I see a question here from Helen. Is the night market in Calidore worth a visit? Yes, it is. Have a look at my live stream from over in Calidore from, I think that was in July as well? I can't remember. You'll see, no, my nighttime video from over in Calidore. I did go through the night market. It was quite big at the time actually. It should still be going throughout the month of September. It should go into October as well. But I'll give you an update about that. I will be in Calidore soon as well. Now the lovely thing about coming over here to Alcudia is that you get to see some of the residential areas over here too as you're heading over to the beach. Michelle, good evening. Good afternoon. Thank you as well for your super chat. Much appreciated. Guys, I have to say, thank you so much. I mean, I've had loads of super chats this evening. I wasn't expecting this at all, so thank you so much. It honestly means the world to me. Thank you. Right, so from the main road here, where the bus runs along, we are probably about a 3 or 4 minute walk from the beach here. And we're going to come out to something that's very, very beautiful actually. It's one of my favourite beaches on the island. David, yes I have been to, you've just asked me if I've been to Sakoma. Yes I have. I do have a few videos on my channel as well. Go and check those out. And no, it is, and no, the wind hasn't dropped actually. Let's head on, let's go and see what it's like. I'm definitely going to be heading down to Sakoma and Silhouette Way. I've got a few videos I want to make during the month of September down there, so I will be back. If you're thinking of booking down there, then keep an eye on my channel as well. Someone called Google user, an anonymous post here. This live stream is reminding you of your holiday in Sombalo, which would be Campicafor way. Okay, so I'm heading through the trees here. I'm going to go as quickly as possible, and I'm going to hope that I don't lose the stream. Stick with me, guys. The signal can get a little bit patchy coming through the trees here.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, how are you? Right. And we're coming out right in front of the Sun Wing Hotel. How's the signal? Somebody tell me, are we still here? I hope so. So to my left hand side we've got the Sun Wing Hotel. Mark, you are asking me the best tapas in Sakoma. I don't actually know, to be perfectly honest, because I've only gone down there to record a few videos. I haven't actually eaten down there. So maybe somebody on the chat could give a few recommendations. Veronique, you can't come to Mallorca until next year, but you can't choose between Alcudia, Calibona or Porto Poyensa. Can I recommend the best for a teenager? Oh, that's a hard one. Let me have a think. The best for a teenager, I would probably say, that's actually really hard. I think any of them would be great actually. Maybe Alcudia or Poyensa might have the edge, because there's more things to do up here for for teenagers. We've got various attractions up here. Have a look at my things to do in Alcudia video and see what you think. See, or get him or her to watch it and let me know what you think about that, because there's so many boat trips and things to do over here that you just cannot go wrong in Alcudia. But everything from water parks to horse riding to loads and loads of boat trips. You can go to Mallorca for the day. Got loads of stuff going on down here, so maybe that might just have the edge. And she's 12 years old. Yes, have a look at that video, Veronique. It might help. Is it noticeably quieter now than July or August? No, actually, it's been surprisingly busy. I haven't actually noticed the difference. Now I'm seeing this pier is looking quite busy. I don't know if we're going to be able to get down it. Let's have a look. It's a little bit less windy here though. And actually, Veronique, look, this is, I've got plenty of, I'll put actually a link, when I finish this video and I get home, come back to this live stream, and I'm going to post a link to an article I also have on my website as well, the links that go through to the many boat trips that we have down here. So you can check those out firsthand and see maybe whether she may like those or not. Let's have a quick look up the pier. Now the other pier over by the Parisa Hotel is a little bit wider, but this is the one that's right in front of the Sunwing. Don't go diving off these piers, guys. Remember the video I made back in August? Right, I'm not going to go all the way down here, but we're going to have a quick look. I know, I think it was Ed that asked me if I could just have a quick look. So let's just turn the camera around here. So you can see, even though, what time is it? It must be, it's 5:38 here, or 4:38 in the UK. So we're heading towards 6 o'clock over here in Spain. And you can see actually it's still busy over here. So on the basis many people have actually gone home already. It's still quite busy. And I don't know whether you just heard the Spanish then. Somebody asked if it was cold, está fría, and I can categorically confirm that no, it is not fría at all. The water is still very much warmer than even the swimming pools are. So let me come down. Right, let's head on along the beach, kind of the middle of the beach we're going to go along. Janice, you've been trying to get a good deal over here, but you're struggling because it's so busy. I know. At this time of year, normally the prices should really plummet in the resorts, and it seems that this year the number of people out here have not plummeted at all. It's quite a busy September, so you may get lucky in October. We do still get some nice weather over here. I do check out my video which I made yesterday, put out yesterday, all about the weather over here in Mallorca and how to find the best weather forecast. It's one of the most asked questions that we get on the channel actually, is what's the weather like? So definitely go and check out that video, and then you can see all the different aspects of the weather that you may be interested in knowing about. But October tends to be a nice month over here as well. We do get a mixture of weather though. The days are obviously a lot shorter. We do get some days of rain too. You can get really hot days and some very cool days as well. So it's a little bit of a mix, but if you can get a good deal coming over in October, then I really would recommend it. Because check out this beach. I mean, it's so beautiful here, and I met some lovely subscribers who are over from Wales this week, and they said to me that, you know, this is the next best thing to going to the Caribbean, and they're absolutely right. Oh, I can just see now the danger of coming down here. Sorry, looking at my hands. Now where am I going to go? Okay, hang on a second. The absolute danger of going onto the beach here is seeing half naked people. So what I might do is head up to the blue path. Let me see if I can get up to the path. Where am I? Let me see if, or maybe I'll go along the front. I do apologise for any nudity, but it's quite common over here on the beaches in Mallorca. Okay, so I've just been asked what I'm using here for the live stream. I'm just using my my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let's see if I can get round. I wasn't expecting it to be so busy down here actually. I'm going to try and get back onto the blue path in just a second. Ed, thank you so much. You're very welcome, Ed. I hope that walk halfway down the pier was good for you. All useful. Glyn, yes, the weather has been really strange this year. I have an awful feeling that maybe in the future I'm going to be making videos about how hot it is in December and how we're going to end up having a 12-month tourism season, because the temperatures here seem to be edging their way up as we head on through the year, which, well, really, I have to say as well, guys, that I have noticed the seasons change in the 18 years that I've been living here on the island. Right, is this a good place to get back to the blue path? Let me try. Let's head on over here. I'm also a little bit worried about the signal, but let's see. Dave, I know yourself and Lindsay are coming over here in October. I'm guessing it will be. If the weather is following a trend here, then I just have this sneaking suspicion that you're going to get sort of July weather maybe, or June weather over in October. I'm pretty convinced of it. Now, shall I go? Actually, tell you what, I'm going to stay through this middle bit here, and then we'll head on to the blue path. Yeah, David, last year it was extremely hot, and if you want to know what the weather was like back in October, go and check out some of my videos which I made right at the end of the season. And I remember filming on the day, I think it was over in Poyensa, Porto Poyensa. It must have been about 28 or 30 degrees. It was absolutely crazy. So Faith, good evening. Hello, lovely to see you here. I know you're warming up for your Soya holiday. Right, let me see if I can, let's try and get back onto the path. Now, all along Alcudia Beach, you're going to get these really rather wonderful beach bars here. And they're perfectly positioned as well to watch the sun go down, which is just going down over onto my left hand side here. You can see a few people out getting some afternoon sun and a few drinks. Let's see if I can keep the signal going. Now these are, and I do believe they're municipality run beach bars. We do have a lot of very nice more expensive private beach clubs opening up on Alcudia Beach, and you'll spot them if you walk down the back of the beach here. The further down you head towards Playa de Moro, they do get a little bit more expensive as you go along, but we do have some lovely spots here to pull up for a drink. We've also got plenty of loos as well, and showers right along the back of the beach as well. Patrick from Holland, you're going to Calidore in 16 days time. We do have a lot of people over from on the live tonight who are heading to Calidore. That is fantastic to know. Sarah Sparkles from Skegness, good evening. How are you? I love your name. That is such a fantastic name for a YouTube user, I have to say. I'm just walking parallel to the blue path here. My goodness me, this wind is picking up. I always try and do, well, since last year I've been trying to do a couple of live streams from over here in Alcudia, but the one thing that you really do get down here is the wind, so I'm hoping I can get to the end of this live stream without being blown away. I did actually check the Wind Guru weather forecast, and it didn't forecast this, so I think going back to my video yesterday, you can't always believe what you do see on the weather forecast. Look, I'm going to just show you as well what you're going to find coming along Alcudia Beach as well. If you're over here, you can see one of the fantastic sand sculptures. Check this out. This is lovely for kids if you're coming over here as well. Come and check out, you've got some very talented artists over here, and you're going to find these wonderful sculptures. Look at these, look. Absolutely amazing. That's taking sandcastle buildings to the next level. Let me just come off the path. John, you are saying you're coming to Cala in 11 days and you watch the streams and you're hoping that I'd walk past the Iberostar, but I stop and walk back the other way every single time. That's hilarious, brilliant. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll make a mental note of that, and I'll see if I can at least walk past it and try and show you around a little bit. Let's see what happens. Now, I'm just outside the Viva Golf here. This is, I do believe, an adults only hotel. If you have this hotel booked, then come and say hello. Guys, we've got someone coming to say hello to us on the live stream this evening. Hello, how are you?
We came to this beach because of your videos, actually.
Oh my goodness, that's a big compliment. So whereabouts are you from?
Seattle, Washington.
You're from Seattle on the west side of America.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Right. And how long are you over here for?
We were here for 4 nights. We're going to Yoseta tomorrow for 5 nights.
Nice.
And we were in Palma for 4 nights before that.
Oh my goodness, so you've done a full island tour.
Yeah.
So no, that's interesting actually. So what made you pick Yoseta?
We found a really nice place there that we wanted, and then it's central to the mountains. So
brilliant, guys. I may try and get over to somewhere like Yoseta at some point this winter as well to show you some other places. Because anyway, that sounds amazing. Have a fantastic holiday.
Sure.
It's been a real pleasure to meet you. Bye, bye, guys. Lovely to see. We've had some American friends over here on holiday. That sounds like an amazing round island trip. I'm going to be doing some other stuff over the winter actually. I'm going to try and shake the channel up a little bit as we go on through the winter. I'll bring you more information about that in the coming weeks. I know I do go around the holiday resorts a little bit more, but as you heard just then as well, our American holiday maker friends here, they're going inland as well, and they're basing themselves somewhere where maybe they've got some good access to some mountain villages and doing something a little bit different than just the beach resorts too. I can't believe they've come over from Seattle. My goodness me, that is a long way. Aaron, thank you. I've missed your super chat coming in. Thank you so much. 3rd time coming to Mallorca now, and you're going to be in Porto Colom. That is somewhere else that I have not been, and I need to get there before the end of the season. Do I know what the weather forecast will be? Haha, that is the eternal question. What is the weather going to be like? Well, this week I do know that we are going to have a mixture of sunshine and clouds. There's an outside chance that we will have some showers towards the end of the week. It may be a little bit early to forecast those just at the moment. Don't worry too much though if you are coming over. As I said in my video yesterday, those weather forecasts do not tend to be wholly accurate, so you may have a shower, you may not, but it doesn't matter because you are on holiday and there's going to be plenty for you to see and do, so just come over and enjoy. Now look, we are edging our way down into towards Alcudia Port. We can see some restaurants starting to come up here. I wonder if I can get back down towards the water. Let's see, do we have a lot of people down there still? I think I'll just go past this area here. Bernard, good evening. Hello, how are you? Do you know what, Bernard, I remember you as being one of the very first subscribers to my channel when I had, after all my family and friends joined the channel, and I had about 40 subscribers. I think you were one of the next, so I can't believe you've been following the channel for the past 3 years, so thank you very much. I appreciate it whenever you pop in to say hello as well. Now this beach bar down here, it still hasn't opened for the entire summer, which is a little bit of a shame. I don't know why, I get the feeling that's going to be a brand new beach bar in the summer, next summer. A new beach club. Right, let's head on back down towards the water. There's a few less people here. I'm just across the way here from Alcudia Mar, from one of the port areas over in Alcudia Port. I can see someone out sailing a wing foil. You get some windsurfing clubs and paddle surf clubs down here too you can go and take part in. Just across the way here, right across the beach, you can go and rent some water sports equipment, and you get to it just by walking around the port here. So it's a little bit more sheltered here. If you are learning to windsurf, you've got the perfect conditions. Alex, Liz and Annabelle Barrett, good evening. Nice to see you, Marina, good evening as well. Global celebrity, David, it's really funny, only in Mallorca actually. When I go back to the UK, it's really funny, I've not had anyone come up to me in the UK, anywhere, not even in my hometown, and say, oh, you're from Mallorca under the sun, aren't you? But I do get it all the time here because I'm always in the resorts, and I guess I'm one of the few people walking around with a selfie stick or a gimbal, my phone, filming and just randomly talking to myself. So I guess I stick out a mile, but it's always lovely to meet people who have subscribed to the channel, who have been watching the videos as well, or who have supported the channel. So I can't believe it, it's just brilliant. Absolutely love doing this, it's so much fun. Joaquim, good afternoon. Bless you, Joaquim. Thank you so much for your super chat this evening as well. I do hope you're well as well. Stephen, good evening. You also like Alcudia, but you're a bit more of a fan of Porta Poyensa. Now, down here, it's quite interesting because the sand's got a little bit harder down this side of the port. We've got some very shallow water here coming in. Very, very shallow actually. You can see people are kind of like knee high in the sea. Still a bit of seaweed on the beach. I can see some more sand sculptures actually just at the far end there. Some artists have been busy, and we can see that Alcudia Port is starting up for the evening. Got a whole load of lovely restaurants down here as well. You've got Savage, you've got Sagavina. I think it's you've also got the steak restaurant down here too. Is it called Muddy's? I think it might be. Yes, it is. Glyn, how long are the water parks going to stay open for? Well, over here in Alcudia I have seen that Hydro Park, which is the Alcudia water park, it's going to be staying open until the end of September, but that's only on the basis of the weather forecast as it stands at the moment. Things could change, and I remember last year coming down by Hydro Park in October when half term started, and it was still open at that time, so you may well still find the same this year. Let's see what happens. Let's see if global warming kicks in, and it's going to be a hot weather forecast for October. You may still find it open if you're coming over with kids then, but normally the water parks start to wind down at the end of September. But once again, it just depends on the weather. If we have a huge storm like we did 2 weeks ago, they may even shut a bit earlier, so I shall bring you that news. I'll check out these lovely restaurants here. I'm just going to turn the camera around. You're going to get a bit of a glare of sunshine, but just to see what it's like this evening. I'm just coming up past the kids' park as well. Eat at the restaurants, parents, look, and you can just let your kids play here. in little playgrounds right opposite. You can keep your eye on them. It's fantastic. Now this bridge to nowhere here, this is still here. I would have thought that it would have been taken down. I'm not quite sure where this bridge ever did go to actually. From memory it's always been like this, but maybe next year they're actually going to get rid of it, so let's see. Now we're coming into the very lovely Alcudia Port. It's not going to be very busy yet actually because it is so early on in the evening. So we're going to find a few places starting to open up. Now it's going to be interesting to see how busy it is down here as we go through September and October, and also whether these kids parks stay open, the bouncy trampolines. I'm going to take a quick peek down Alcudia Mall, which is where they've had the market this year as well. Let's see if that's still open or going to be open. What's this car doing? Oh gosh, just get around it. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I can still see the some market stalls. Are they open though, or are they going to open? Do you know what? It's actually really hard to say because it is early evening. I can still see the market stalls. We've got the hair braiding stall here, so that's opened. But are the others going to open up? Well, let me know. Let me know if you're on holiday over here at the moment. And Chris, I'm talking to you actually. If you're over here in Alcudia and you're down in Alcudia Port in the evening, somebody just let me know if the market is still open as we go on through September. These things tend to kind of open up around 7 o'clock, 7:30, so it's just a little bit early to see them open yet, and we're coming up to 6 o'clock now. And I've just seen the time. So I've promised my daughter I'm going to be back at about 7:15 tonight, 7:15. So just picking up the pace a little bit. And my car is back on the strip too, so I'm going to have to get the bus. Let's have another quick look down here, look. So, we've got plenty of kids parks down here as well. If you're looking for next year, we've got this sort of whole port area is just lined with restaurants too. Alex, Liz and Annabelle Barrett, thank you so much. That is very generous of you. Thank you so much for your super chat this evening. Oh, bless you. I'll be back here again. Thank you so much. And Haberdashadu. That's another fantastic name for a YouTube username. You may well have a channel as well, I think, with a name like that. That's absolutely brilliant. You are returning to Alcudia for the 6th time in 3 weeks, and you're trying the Viva Sunrise this time. You love my videos and feeds. Thank you very much, Tracy and Tony. Guys, have a lovely time as well. And if you really enjoy the Viva Sunrise Hotel, let me know as well. Let me know in the comments on the video, because I do try and get through all my comments. I'm notoriously bad at answering them all, and I promise I will get round to them as well. But please let me know on one of my videos what you think of that hotel. I'd love to know. Now, if you do have any boat trips booked, this is the area, this whole area is Alcudia Port, all the way down the port here. You're going to get everything from your Dolphin Sea Explorer boat trip to your sunset trip, the Levante Park trip that I did with no frills as well. You pick up the boat a little bit further down the port too. And if you're over here on holiday, then you may well get to see some local entertainment, some festivities. I can actually see that they're setting up a band here too, so it looks like something's going on down here later on. Let's go into the port area. So this area that I'm standing in here, you're going to find everything from a traditional dance from the Belle de Botte to little concerts going on too. So you can get a little taste of local tradition and culture down here. What time is it? I'll try and get the let me keep walking. Now this is my favourite area of Alcudia Port. Over here, do you know what? I'm going to come up onto these. These are steps for a boat, aren't they? I think I'm just going to come up onto them, because they're not normally here. I'll probably be told to get off. Anyway, look guys, you can see the traditional boats down here as well. There's a lovely walkway all the way down here through Alcudia Port, all the way down towards the Alcudia sign. And if you're wondering where I finished my last live stream from down here, we get an amazing sunset as well. It's from this wooden bridge right in front of me here. So you just keep walking down the port and come up the wooden bridge just there as well. Now the sun isn't anywhere near setting at the moment. It doesn't set until about 8:15 this evening. And if I head up to that particular bridge, we're going to get basically blinded out looking at the views over the port. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to have to end the live stream just here. I think we've got some quite nice views from behind me as well. But I just want to say a huge thank you to just about everyone who not only attended this live stream tonight and supported me, and if you're watching on the replay as well. But I just want to say a huge thanks for all the super chats and super stickers this evening. Honestly, it means so much, and also it's great as well to meet some subscribers who are over here on holiday. Guys, I'm going to swing the camera around. I have to get back. Whoops. Let me just turn this around for a few final views of Alcudia Port. There's someone else as well on from Seattle here. The DJ Moss. Seattle is 9 hours behind, my goodness me. Anne, thank you so much for coming on the live this evening. I'll be over to Son Espaces Hospital to see you later on this week. I'm just having a quick look. I can see someone asking me what made me move to Mallorca. I do have a book on Amazon. I'll pop a link to that in the description text below. It's called Living in Mallorca Under the Sun. It'll tell you all about how I ended up here. Bless you guys, there are loads of comments on here. I can't get through them. I have to go. John, good evening. Hello, nice to see you there. James, say hello to Callum as well. Glyn, thank you. Diane, I can see you there. Ed, thank you so much for your other super chat as well, much appreciated. My goodness me, we've had a flurry. Mark, good evening, and Christian, thank you. Okay guys, I have to get back to Palma. I will see you next Saturday evening. I'll do an evening live stream from one of the resorts while they're quite busy now, and I'll go over to a really popular one as well. So please join me on Saturday evening. Thanks so much for watching, and have an absolutely fantastic Sunday from wherever you are watching in the world. Goodbye for now.